Hello, today I'm going to be using some more new products. My voice is going, got end of a chest infection I think. Anyway, my name's Anne-Marie. In the last video I did, well the first makeup video I did, which was the last makeup video I did, I put my age down as 55. I'm actually 54 until the end of May. So I'm just going to correct that now. I know it's only a month and a half away, but just thought to mention it. Anyway, don't want to age myself before my time, even though it is only a few weeks away. So today I'm going to be focusing on some new Eldridge products, and also I used some eye primer which was well out of date, and it's an eye primer I bought from a local, well local to me, it's in Resort World, which is near me. Discounted makeup shop about 5-6 years ago, and it's a brand that I hadn't heard of before or since really, so it's a relatively unknown brand, but they're called Technic. So I'm going to use, I've got some new primer of theirs online, which is totally different to the old primer, so I'm just getting things together. I'm going to be doing another Eldridge couple of products as well, new products. Well, this is new. I have used it once before, this one, which is her enhancing tint, which I've used once before. My initial thoughts are it's like a thinner version of her foundation. It doesn't settle into the wrinkles quite as much because it's thinner, however it still does it. But having said that, I followed some advice of somebody who commented on my last video, and because I wanted to get some Technic products anyway, and I've got multiple, so I didn't have to pay the postage and packing, so I included in that shopping basket some jelly primer, which is their hydrating primer, and you put it on, leave it for 30 seconds. This is going to be the first time I've used it. Leave it on for 30 seconds before putting your makeup on, so I'm going to start with that and see how we get on. Lisa's video about it, she says you don't need to use primer first, but because it did settle into my wrinkles, I am going to. It wasn't, like I said, it wasn't as bad as the foundation, but I'm going to see if it makes any difference doing this jelly primer first, because it's supposed to be a particularly hydrating primer. So that's the texture, jelly. The lady, and I will put a screenshot of her comment just to give her a shout out, but she recommended, the lady that commented on my last video, she recommended e.l.f., and I haven't used any e.l.f. products at all, and this lady's in America, and e.l.f. is a American brand, although you can get it over here. This product I'm using, a bit of research, they're based in the north of England and they are cruelty free, and it is a more affordable brand as well, called Technic, so I'm just giving them a shout out because they are more affordable, and I do quite like their eye primer. So that's to be left to sink in for 30 seconds. So canvas is what it's called, eyeshadow base. So it was totally different to the last primer I used in my last video, which was an old one, so I threw it out basically because it was old. And the last primer of theirs that I used, it was the texture of like foundation, whereas this is more the texture of concealer. And I tend to finish off using it with a concealer brush primer. I'm just going to put this on first. It is like that, and it's when you put it on. Also, they have two light shades, and this one I'm using is the lightest one, and it's a bit too light for me. I'm going to persevere with it anyway until I finish it, but just so that you know. And it does go a long way, which is why I'm just using one drop. It's called Eye Canvas, and it's like the texture of, it's quite a thick texture, it's like the texture of concealer. Ooh. And I'm just going to put this texture of concealer. I tend to sort of use a bit of a concealer under my eyes as well. I've got a discoloration bit there, I'm just going to put it over my pigmentation issues as well, just while I'm at it. Because like I said, a little goes a long way on me. Right. So yeah, it's very white on me. So I definitely need to get the slightly darker shade. First eye palette I bought, I've gone for her Cinnabar purely because I've got blue eyes, and although anything goes with eyeshadow these days, I'm supposed to be more flattering for people with blue eyes, so I've gone for the her Cinnabar palette, and I'm going to use that first, which is Fixed Earth, followed by that, which is called Deep Ochre, followed by that, which is called Raw Sienna, and then Ritual is the top coat. So just to give it a bit of a bling, I'm going to use that as a top coat because it says to, so I'm going to use those 4 colours. I'm going to use my fingers predominantly as well, because when I watched Lisa Eldridge do it on her video, she did use her fingers, so I'm going to use that predominantly as well. That one, I'm going to, because this is such a light primer I've got, I'm going to use it all over my lid because it's so flipping white. And then I'm going to use that one in the crease. I think I might use a brush as well with this because it just blends it a bit better. I think she recommends putting, to get a bit more of a colour, I think that's why she recommends using your fingers. Cheers number 107. Okay, I'm going to use that slightly darker shade under my eyes. Which is, I think, is that 102? 102, anyway. I'm not going to do winged eyeliner because I'm not very good at it anyway, so I'm just going to put it on the top lash line. And now I'll finish off with, which one was it? I think that's the one that's supposed to be the top coat, so I'm going to put that just in the corner. A little finger, because I'm just going to do the corner. So I'm going to get rid of the makeup that's fallen below where it's supposed to go. Moisturisers and things in it. She says to shake it. However, there's a lady called Nikki LaRose who, if you've seen her videos, she says you should always shake foundation. But anyway, Lisa Eldridge definitely recommends shaking this, so I'm going to be giving it a good shake before I use it. Definitely feels more moisturising than the foundation. So I don't use the first coat just as a wood foundation, and then the second coat I use more as a concealer. Focusing on my discoloration bits, which is under my eyes, on my nose. There. I put a bit there as well because that's this red thing here that keeps popping up on my forehead. I think it's just, I don't know what it is. T3, which I've gone for. Anyway, oh, there as well, where other things gone a bit funny. Need to finish off my eye makeup as well because I haven't put the brow gel or my mascara. You don't need to use eye curlers, but eyelash curlers, but I do anyway. Brow gel. Never used it before, so we'll see how it get on with it. And eye mascara I bought, so that's what it's like on the wand. Eyebrows up a bit first, and then I'll add the gel. So this is supposed to be coloured. Again, like I said, first time I've used it. I think I prefer it to the mascara I bought actually, because the eyebrow mascara was NYX. But this works a bit better, so it just slightly colours. Oh gosh, it is a bit like the mascara, but it's not as thick and it's easier to work with this, so I think I prefer it to the NYX thing I used last time. A bit there. Quite like that. I will definitely use this one going forward. I'll just do another coat of the mascara. More often. This last time as well, and I do like it. It's Chanel, so a bit higher end product. Liquid blusher. And that's it for makeup so far. I'm going to get changed so I can do my lipstick next. So it's because I'm still using my pyjamas. I always put my makeup on in my pyjamas because I haven't done anything yet. Just had my breakfast. I'm doing this video, so I'm going to get changed next. This is finished look. Lipstick by L'Oreal, and I'm just going to finish with her spray, setting spray, because it does make you look a bit more glowy. And gives you a bit more of a dewy finish as well, which is probably more flattering than her foundation on its own. And this isn't her foundation anyway, it's a skin tint. So the review of the skin tint is better than foundation as much as it's thinner, just still settling the wrinkles a little bit if you've passed a certain age. However, I prefer it to her actual foundation. I'm finishing with the setting spray, so. So this was me an hour after first putting the makeup on, and nearly, well it's over now, probably about an hour and a half. Natural light, tail end of dog walk. See you soon. Anyway, that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe if you did, and any comments, please add them to the video. And that's it from me for today. See you soon. Bye.